So, Pokemon Go, huh? Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Eliza. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sick at the moment, but I really wanted to do a video about the whole Pokemon Go thing. Feel good about it. That's more Pokemon for you all to catch. So, Pokemon Go has hit top of the charts, which is a little bit surprising. Actually, it's a lot surprising, but kind of, and not really, if that makes any sense. So, Pokemon Go is this new immersive app. It's not only interactive with the real world, but it's actually a competition with the real world. Nostalgia has literally been given life through a phone in the palm of our hands through this Pokemon Go app. It's unreal. Although only some countries have had the privilege to entertain their childhood Pokemon gym trainer leader fantasies, I can say quite frankly, this app is genius. I'm just sad that I don't get to play more. That's my problem. I feel like this is only the beginning, and from here on out it's just going to be like crazy. Apps are going to be created in like all different types of ways now, trying to get people to interact the way that Pokemon Go has. We have just seen this crazy reaction, and it's only been out for like a week. They literally had to pause their global rollout because of the demand. I'm pretty sure it overtook Facebook and like Instagram in terms of top downloads. And I'm not sure if they have yet, but I did read somewhere that it's expected to overtake the amount of daily users of Twitter and Tinder. So that to me is just mind-boggling. Like, the fuck? People, I think we have ourselves a phenomenon. This is why I freaking love the internet. People have found a niche. We see niches everywhere, from like Facebook groups to different kinds of clubs. Not only that, we also see on like the people that we choose to watch on YouTube, like the channels that we watch. I watch channels from like gaming videos to people exploring to people finding gold, to PewDiePie, to Jenna Marbles. You just find something that you enjoy watching and somehow you just get hooked to it. Like, you find your niche. We're literally all becoming connected through apps and social media. I don't know if it's going to be that great for us. It's hard to know exactly what's going to happen from this. I just find it funny to imagine a world where children are purely just brought up by their smartphones. Kids these days can literally like explore and navigate their way through life with the smartphone. Like, literally, think about it. You got maps, you got games. You use a smartphone to kind of decide who you're friends with, who you're not friends with. You can use it to decide how you want to interact with those people. Phones literally help us go to sleep, they help us wake up, they play us music, we can talk to it, or we can use it just to like talk to others. I mean, it's a friggin' phone, and yet it controls pretty much every single part of my life. Chest infection for the win. I kind of find it exciting and also unnerving at the same time. I don't think older generations get it as much, but I also kind of wonder, do we, like our generation and the generations after us, do they literally want to spend more time alone? Like, is the illusion of an online community enough to sustain our social interactions? Is just being a part of a group on Facebook or watching, tuning into live streams of a YouTuber, for instance, and being part of that, is that enough? Like, do you actually need to leave your house? Or is talking to people giving you the same benefit as physically being in the same room as them? This is why Pokemon Go is so goddamn interesting. I'm thoroughly enjoying all the memes, all the tweets, all the articles on it. Pokemon madness, and you know what? I love it. Like I said, I love Pokemon. I had a Game Boy. I bought the cards. I traded. I played with them. I cried over them. I fought over them. And now you're giving like 20-something-year-olds who have access to cars, transport, money. You're giving them a real life playground. Like I said, genius. Friggin' genius. I do not, however, condone people trespassing, especially in places like Auschwitz. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, and like someone's home was somehow made into a gym. Like, just be a little bit careful. That's all I'm saying. Come on, guys. Come on. The crazy thing is, this is how far we've come since like just the 80s and 90s. I'm not exactly sure where we'll be a week from now, a year from now. I'm a 90s kid, and so I've been in this constant system update, basically. My life kind of just gets carried along with it. I've gone through all these changes from no phones to phones, no Facebook to Facebook, sort of growing up with this technology, and sometimes it's not always by my own choosing. I wonder if eventually we're just going to be walking around with virtual reality glasses, or like that Google Glass thing, and we're all just going to be in a constant game, walking this medium between reality and virtual reality, and they're interactive and immersive all at once. Like, it's an interesting thing, and like I said, I'm curious to see where this goes. Just remember, guys, if catching a Mewtwo will cause you or others harm, your freedom, your career, relationships, or probably even your dignity, maybe, just maybe, take a sec, pause, reevaluate, and decide whether it's worth it. If you can't get away with it without doing any of those things I just mentioned, I would say just don't. It's not worth it. 100%. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Because a virtual Pokemon, no matter how impressive, how rare, how elusive, or how awesome it is, not even how many bragging rights that you'll get from it, it is not worth it. It's not worth it. Just say that to yourself. If you get in this situation, people, please, please. Trust me, I get it. I had a holographic Charizard Pokemon card back in the day. It was one of the happiest moments of my life when I got that. Before I traded it for a whole pile of nothing cards, and then I'm pretty sure I cried about it, and it's probably up there with one of my top regrets now. Yeah, it's up there, definitely. All I can say is, if you missed the start, and you're already too far behind to catch up, especially those countries like UK, you poor things, you're missing out on all the hype. I guarantee there'll be more games like this. Maybe not all new games will tickle that little nostalgia feeling, but be prepared. This is just the start. Alright guys, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.